Tada. Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to SMC with Arewa. My name is Arewa. I welcome you to my channel. Arewa Obìnrin, Arewa Ọmọge, Arewa Delebo, Omidan, Arewa Omidan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mi lè ń ké sí. I welcome you once again, Arewa Jọkẹ́ Adé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pè mí mò ń jẹ́ o. Yes, sir. Mò ń jẹ́ o. Welcome once again to my channel. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button and don't forget to on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video, so you can come and check it out. Also, this is the Yoruba and English channel, so méjèèjì ni mo máa mix papọ̀ níbí bá. Yoruba is the main language, but I mix it with English secondary. Thank you once again guys for joining me. Don't forget to patronize your baby girl. I have beautiful blended wigs, honestly beautiful ones. But let's just get into today's Gbebonu once and for all. I'm sure you've seen this video of Wasiu Ayinde. Let's quickly go about it first. Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon. It's your baby girl Arewa. I'm back with my own product or with my business. Ewa rarun o. It is not all of us that we have money to buy big hair. Woman hair 500,000, 300,000, 200,000. It is not all of us that will have money, and the ones that even have such big hairs in their possession, it's not every day that you'll be rocking them. This is where all this my own new wig blade hair comes into play. These are very cheap woman hair pattern with like I'm giving you guarantee, a year plus guarantee, especially for us that we are in abroad. It's not all the time that we'll be rocking our big woman hair, so we can buy all this small wig and be rocking day to day. In fact, as cheap as it is, you can use 100,000 to buy 5 wigs, to buy 4 wigs, as cheap as it is. Irun tó wọ́n jù láàrin 35,000. I have cheap hair that you will rock for ages. You will rock for ages. Come, mama change different hair every day. Wọ́n máa béèrè pé ibo lẹ ti rarun. Wọ́n máa bi yín pé ibo lẹ ti rarun. Tẹ́ bá sọ fún wọn pé if they see you rock all this hair, they will think it's real woman hair. They will be asking you, where did you get this? I'm giving you good hair at cheap prices. Wigs at cheap price. I deliver worldwide. This is my own business. Ewa patronize Arewa o. Ewa patronize mi o. Irun ni mò ń tà, wig mò ń tà o. Ewa ra wig ẹjọ́ o. Àwọn gbogbo wa kọ́ la máa rówó lára run àwọn big woman hair. Gbogbo wa àwa tá dẹ̀ ní gan ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ la máa wọ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ wá ra àwọn blade hair báyìí tó jẹ́ àwọn wig tó fine tó yìí. Kẹ́ ẹ wá ṣà, kẹ́ ẹ wá rọ̀, kẹ́ ẹ wá ra 5 mẹ́fà, kẹ́ ẹ máa change oríṣiríṣi wig lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rí yín tẹ́ wọ wig wọn máa bi pé ibo ló ti rarun èyí. Tẹ́ bá pò lólówó ńlá kò sẹ́ni tó máa jiyàn ẹ̀. Ibi táwọn wig yìí tí wọ́n ṣe tán beautiful dé. Wọ́n ò ní mọ̀ kó ń ṣe synthetic o. It's not synthetic o. No. All my hair ló wọ flat coil, ló wọ tongler, ló wọ it. All the hair will sell for you. You can use flat coil. You can use synthetic. You cannot use flat coil with it to start burning. But all my own wigs, I'm giving you 1 year guarantee on it. 1 year guarantee on it. This is my own product. This is my own business. That's what I'm giving you guarantee on. And you know me, Arewa, I will not bring anything that I cannot patronize, that I cannot invest on to you guys come and patronize. Ewa rarun, àwọn beautiful ewa nle tí kò owó pọ́kú ni. Àní tẹ́ bá àwọn customer mi tán ti bá mi rà báyìí, wọ́n ní àwọn èèyàn rí àwọn polówó ńlá kò anybody tó jiyàn. Àwọn kan tẹ̀ ti wá pa àwọn fẹ́ wá kó bone straight 30, 100 táwọn fẹ́ lọ tuta. I'm doing that one too for wholesalers. It is available as well. I have someone that I'm supplying in Ireland that buys in bulk, because she bought one, she wore it, and in fact, she could not believe that this is the wig she bought for just 30,000. She rocked it and people were thinking it is big hair. She came back and said she wants to buy more to resell. Honestly speaking, Ewa rarun, I deliver anywhere in the world. Mo ń deliver worldwide. This is your baby girl Arewa. Ewa rarun o. Irun tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá wò bá wọ́n máa jí lórí yín ni pé èló ló rarun ẹ̀ yìí. Ẹni tẹ́ bá sọ fún ni o, kò sẹ́ni tó máa mọ̀ o. ẹni tẹ́ bá gbogbo ojúmọ́ kọ́ lẹ máa dé woman hair yín o gbogbo wa kọ́ la dẹ̀ máa rówó ra woman hair gbogbo wa kọ́ la máa rówó ra o àwa tá a ní ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ ẹ wórun náà ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ la máa lò ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ la máa lo irú àwọn irun ńláńlá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ ẹ wá ra àwọn beautiful hair báyìí ẹ lè fi 100,000 ra wíìgì mẹ́rin lọ́dọ̀ ti tèmi I'm telling you mo dẹ̀ deliver worldwide 100,000 ẹ lè fi ṣa wíìgì mẹ́rin lọ́dọ̀ mi àwọn irun tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá ẹ wò náà ẹ wo nǹkan tí mo fún yín náà tẹ́ bá gbé sórí báyìí wọ́n máa béèrè pé bó lẹ ti rà á ni wọ́n máa béèrè pé olólo rarun yín irun ńlá ló máa pè lórí yín ẹ wá patronize mi o I'm giving you guarantee tẹ́ bá rà tẹ́ bá like ẹ dá padà máa dówó yín padà fún yín fact ni if you buy you don't like return I will pay you back your money ibi tó show fún mi dé nìyẹn all the people that have patronized me all of them in fact they are coming back and bringing more people I'm even surprised the one that will say they want to resell honestly speaking because of the quality of the hair. You kuku might know my number is going to be on the screen. Let's talk. As you can see, it was beside the aircraft, not in front of the aircraft. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò lọ. This is the full video. Full video.
It's moving already.
Wasiu was wrong, but the pilot too was wrong. The pilot was wrong. For those of you that don't understand why the pilot was suspended, the pilot was wrong. It is not only even Wasiu that she endangered. Even the passengers, the crew, look at the airport crew now. They were all beside the aircraft. They all had to dock, apart from Wasiu. I believe the pilots were like, told her to move, like when she moves, you know, Wasiu will leave so that he can take off. That was what the pilot was doing, which under aviation rules and regulation is wrong. Ó ti wà níwájú ẹ̀ níbí báyìí. He is in front now with the officials and the crew members. The officials of the airport, the workers of the airport, they were all in front of the aircraft now. Imagine the aircraft. Look at the workers. They were still in front, but the pilot was moving. Under the aviation law, they said it is wrong. Those are the reasons why the pilot was suspended. this was wrong on so many levels. The pilot endangered the life of the crew, the workers, not only Wasiu rárá. See the workers, see. All of them had to dock. See the airport workers. All of them had to dock. Gbogbo wọn láti sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀. Kì í ṣe Wasiu nìkan ló endanger. Kì í ṣe Wasiu nìkan ló wà níwájú kínní. Kì í ṣe Wasiu nìkan ló lè pa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. It's not only Wasiu that can die if anything happen. It's not only Wasiu that will die. The airport workers, the crew workers, they were all of them were dodging and ducking their head. That kind of accident is not only Wasiu that will die. Even though the pilot is fighting angry with Wasiu, but what the pilot did was aimed at Wasiu. But it's not only Wasiu that she would have, unnecessarily end their lives, because Wasiu was not the only one standing beside that aircraft. So the pilot has already been suspended. She was suspended, and I think for 3 months or so. And Wasiu Ayinde is also banned from flying anywhere across Nigeria for the next 6 months, to the extent that there's going to be a sanction or a penalty for any airline that airlift him during that period of probation for 6 months. That is, Wasiu kò ní lè fly within Nigeria ní o for 6 months nítorí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní airport ní Abuja nígbà tó fẹ́ fly Valuejet tí rògbòdìyàn ṣẹlẹ̀. Now, the pilot has come out to explain why Wasiu also have written out, a press release concerning the incident. I'm sure you've seen the video. Now, Wasiu is wrong. The pilot is also wrong. But I'm going to blame I'm still going to blame the airport workers with it as well. On a very good day, though Wasiu said it is water that is inside the flask, not alcohol. And yes, I believe Wasiu kì í ṣe ọlọ́tí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. A lè má really nífẹ̀ẹ́ Wasiu when it comes to ọ̀rọ̀ olóbìnrin dé àti àwọn ọmọ. But on the other side, let's remove sentiment from it. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú ìlara kúrò. On a very good day, tí ẹ bá mọ̀, Wasiu kì í ṣe ọlọ́tí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Débi pé ó máa wá rọtí sínú flask. No, Abba. No. It is water. There is this water tí Wasiu máa ń sábà mu. Òun ní ìkejì Fiji water. That water is very expensive. It's just our normal table water, but it's expensive. I've forgotten the name of that water. Ó máa wà nínú ìgò green by. That is the water that he drinks. Though his friend said it was recommended to him by his doctor based on his work. I think the water has a lot of electrolytes in it. Anyway, that aside, he said it is water that is inside the flask. I think he said he even bought it at that same airport. Anyway, the thing is, why is it that it is the pilot, the flight attendant, that is checking passengers' luggage? That would have been done right from the gate where they are boarding, right from the immigration, right from the gate. kó tó débi tí aircraft wà. Wasiu is not flying if alcohol or liquid is not allowed on a flight. This is a local flight, by the way. And this is not the first time that Wasiu is flying that particular airline, Valuejet. This is not the first time that Wasiu is flying within Nigeria. Kì í ṣe àkọ́kọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ ká ní wípé bóyá adókòdèrè bí ẹni tí ò travel rí. Let's say he's a first-time traveler that does not know the protocol that alcohol or liquid is not allowed on the flight. That's another case. Even though this should have been checked right from the gate before you get to where you are getting your before they stamped you, before you get your boarding pass. Not at the entrance of the aircraft is where the flight attendant will be the one to be checking luggages. The pilot is not the one in charge of checking luggages. The pilot is not who the flight attendant will call for a passenger that did not allow you, a flight attendant, to check his luggages. I don't think the flight attendant will call the pilot. Pilot yo. Flight attendant kọ́ ló yẹ kó check luggage kó máa tú ẹrù àwọn èèyàn wò tó ti fẹ́ wọnú aircraft o. Débi wípé passenger kan wá ní pé rárá mi ò lè dà nǹkan tó wà nínú ẹnu omi ló wà nínú àbí nǹkan kìnìkan mi ò lè gbà kó tú ẹrù mi. Ṣé ó máa wá jẹ́ pé pilot tó fẹ́ wá plane yẹn ni flight attendant máa lọ pè wá fún irú incident bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn on a very good day? Because I don't understand. Again, ẹ jẹ́ ká yọ hatred àbí ìlara pé a nífẹ̀ẹ́ Wasiu. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yọ sentiment yẹn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé logically. This is not the first time tí Wasiu ń fly Valuejet. This is not the first time that he's flying within Nigeria. This is not the first time that he's flying outside Nigeria. Kì í ṣe àkọ́kọ́ tó máa fly lélẹ́yìí o. Kì í ṣe àkọ́kọ́, kì í ṣe èkejì, kì í ṣe ẹ̀kẹta, kì í ṣe ẹ̀kẹrin, kì í ṣe ẹ̀karùn-ún. I'm sure we all know who Wasiu is. Kò tí ní fly within Nigeria for how many years of his career? Let's even give him 30 years of his career. He must have flew within Nigeria in that span of 30 years of his career. It will be more than 50 times. Mo gé kéré ni o. Minimum. So you now think that he will not know the protocol, what is allowed on an aircraft or what is not allowed on an aircraft. No, let's be logical now. Let's jump, because I'm just seeing a lot of people that are commenting. They are using the hatred of Wasiu to comment. Wasiu is wrong. The pilot is wrong as well. But Valuejet fúnra wọn, I think there's something wrong with that airline, so to say. Or it is not enough. Maybe they don't have enough airport workers, because that is not the job of the flight attendants. That is not the job of the pilot to be the one to be checking luggages. Iṣẹ́ pilot kọ́ nìyẹn, iṣẹ́ flight attendant kọ́ nìyẹn. Gbogbo nǹkan yẹn wọ́n ti máa check kí ló wà nínú báàgì ẹ láti ẹnu gate kó o tó débi tó ti máa gba boarding pass before you are lead directly to the aircraft to board. The flight attendant at the entrance of the aircraft is just to take your boarding pass and show you to your seat. That is the job of that flight attendant. Not for the flight attendant to be the one to be checking luggages. That should have been done outside when you are coming in. Before you even get to the immigration that will stamp. Kó tó gba immigration kọjá débi wípé ẹ fẹ́ lọ board. Ni wọ́n ti máa wọn báàgì ẹ. Àbí wọ́n ní wọn báàgì ẹ. Again, this is not the first time that he is traveling. No, This is not the first time that is flying that Valuejet. Oh. This is not the first time that is carrying its water bottle with water. Oh. At least he flew that Valuejet to Abuja holding that water bottle in his hand. Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé ìgbà tó wá ń padà ló wá di water bottle or no water bottle wá dájàlẹ̀. Wasiu jẹ̀bi, ẹ má ṣe mí gbọ́ o. Wasiu jẹ̀bi torí incident tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn is just a minor thing. Wasiu were very arrogant and very proud because the pilot said, don't you know who I am? Either he said it or not. Nǹkan tí Wasiu lè sọ ni. So mi ò sí ńbẹ̀. But the pilot said, he said, don't you know me? Don't you know who I am? Bí Antoro ti jẹ́ public figure. Mi ò mọ̀ o. If Wasiu said him, ìjọ agbọ́ ẹjọ́ ẹnìkan ni o. That is what the pilot said. Maybe he said it or not. But it is a thing that Wasiu can say because it's very arrogant and rude and can be rude. Gbogbo alamo. Wasiu is very arrogant and can also be rude. So that's a thing that is something that he can say very well. So that is not the first time that he is traveling. For him not to know protocols that alcohol or liquid content is not allowed on the aircraft. Even though they are still going to serve you liquid content on that same aircraft. They be wípé content, okay, tó bá wá gbé with that liquid content, you now put it inside your bag and you are not holding it. How will they know? How will they know? Were they telling you to open your water bottle to see what, like, I don't understand. That is not the job of the flight attendant. And definitely not the job of the pilot in the first place. Wasiu wrong. Nítòótọ́. Pẹ̀lẹ́ lákọ̀ ó lábo. Issue kékeré ni. It is water. I even bought the water here. It is just water, or you could just drink the water. If you don't want to waste it because it's expensive. If you don't want to waste it, you can just drink it. Ló bá tán. It's a very simple thing. But torí pé Wasiu wà arrogant. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ question ẹ̀. Bóyá bí Elédùmarè ṣì fẹ́ kó rí nìyẹn. Because ó funny, sí nìyẹn funny. Láì ṣe pé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń fly. The same náà ló fly. Kò ń ṣàkọ́kọ́ tó máa fly wọn nìyẹn. Kìdẹ̀ ń ṣàkọ́kọ́ tó máa gbé water bottle ẹ pẹ̀lú liquid sínú ẹ̀ nìyẹn wọnú aircraft. It's not the first time. And the pilot was also suspended. And people were wondering, why was the pilot suspended? The pilot explained that Wasiu threw the content of the water bottle on her, this and that. She called the supervisor, then she went back. Then Wasiu, that Wasiu should not be allowed on the aircraft, and that Wasiu refused to leave, stood in front of the aircraft to not make the aircraft leave, and the flight was already, everybody boarded already, so it was delaying. Now if you look at that video, the pilot was trying to shakara Wasiu, but that stunt that she pulled is a very dangerous one. It is a wrong thing to do as a pilot. It is against the aviation laws. That was part of the reason why she was suspended. If this thing happened, if this pilot did this abroad, I'm sure her license would have been suspended for life. Because she put a lot of people's life in danger, apart from the person she was having altercation with. Apart from kì í ṣe life Wasiu tó ní issue pẹ̀lú nìkan ló put in danger the people on the aircraft, and even the workers, the airport workers, the tarmac workers, all of them were there. They've not cleared. They might have cleared the pilot to take off, but the tarmac where the plane is, the people there, the workers there, they've not cleared themselves away from the path of where the aircraft will. Because Wasiu was not standing in front or beside the aircraft alone. There were workers there, more than 2 or 3. You can see in the video that all of them, even though Wasiu was but all the workers too, like 3 of them, they all, bend down, duck their head. That's a very in pilot yẹn ṣe wà very dangerous. Ó put to life for àwọn èèyàn apart from Wasiu tó ní issue pẹ̀lú tó fẹ́ fi ṣàkárá. Apart from Wasiu tó torí ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn, àwọn tó lè ti ara nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn pa lára wọ́n ju Wasiu lọ, àwọn tó wà nínú aircraft àtàwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní airport ń bẹ̀. Ẹ rí pé gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀, Wasiu ní kọ́kọ́ ló sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀. Meanwhile, ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Wasiu wà níwájú aircraft yẹn, ó yẹ kó pe ọlọ́pàá kó mú Wasiu kó tó gbéra, kò yẹ kó gbéra tí Wasiu ṣì wà níwájú aircraft. Tí wọ́n ti resolve, tó sì dúró síbẹ̀ tí wèrè ara ẹ̀, arrogant nuisance ara ẹ̀. Tó dúró síwájú, ṣé Wasiu lè try nonsense yẹn labroad kó má ti wà nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n? Wọ́n ní suspend ẹ̀ pé for 3 months lásán àbí 6 months kó má fly within Nigeria. Wọ́n ti gba pálí ẹ̀ á ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Tó bá jẹ́ pé pilot yìí náà ṣe labroad ni, mo sure pé license ẹ̀ ó ti máa wà terminated tí ò ní lè ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́. Nítorí stunt to pull yẹn. That stunt that pilot pulled is wrong according to aviation law, which she knew. But because of the altercation and the annoyance, that was why she pulled. But that stunt is a very dangerous one, a very costly one, because anything can happen. And it is not only the life of who you are having problem with that was in danger. Àwọn tó ṣiṣẹ́ ní airport bẹ́ẹ̀ tán dúró ti Wasiu tán tó ń rojọ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ iwájú aircraft ńkọ́, lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ aircraft ńkọ́. Gbogbo wọn sáré forí balẹ̀ ní tí ní ẹ bá gbá orí wọn, wọ́n lè ti bẹ̀ lọ. Wasiu ní kọ́kọ́ ni ó lè ní kọ́kọ́ ló máa kú. Àwọn tó máa ta etí pa ẹ̀ tó máa pa lára wọ́n ju Wasiu nìkan lọ tó torú ẹ̀ ṣe. Kálí abroad ni license ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ti gba license, wọ́n máa ti terminate license ẹ̀ tí ò ní lè fly mọ́ láyé, tí ò ní lè ṣe pilot ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé. Ká nípa abroad ni. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́, mi ò ní nǹkan tí Wasiu ṣe dá o, rárá o. Ṣùgbọ́n kò yẹ kí nǹkan tí pilot yẹn ṣe, for those people that don't understand why the pilot was suspended, that's what I'm explaining. Those were part of the reason why she was suspended. It is against the aviation law. What the stunt she pulled was against the aviation law. Kó move aircraft táwọn èèyàn ṣì wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ within arm's length. Ó kún díẹ̀ kí the wings kó ṣe kí ni kó gbá orí wọn, kó bẹ́ orí wọn náà. Tó máa tètè sáré dórí kodò, tó máa sáré tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tó máa tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀. Even one of the airport workers was at the back, did not know pé the aircraft wings was coming. Ọ̀dìgbà tó rí ẹni tó wà lọ́jọ́ tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ lòun náà sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀. Stunt tó yẹn pull yẹn, ó dàbí pé kéèyàn dúró síwájú mọ́tò èèyàn kó ní pé ò ní lọ lẹ́nìí, kó wá sáré reverse lọ sẹ́yìn, kó wá sáré ṣàlú ẹ̀, kó lọ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, kó wá sáré move lọ. Nǹkan tí pilot yẹn fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn, tó ṣe nìyẹn, tó lè ṣe kí ni, tó jẹ́ nǹkan tó léwu. Ó léwu. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa fara pa kì í ṣe ẹni tó torí ẹ̀ ṣe ní nǹkan ló máa fara pa. Àwọn tó kó sínú aircraft máa fara pa, àtàwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ táwọn náà wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ń bẹ̀, àwọn náà máa fara pa. Ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe suspend ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Tóun náà dẹ̀ sọ nínú write up ẹ̀ pé òun wà wrong for pulling that stunt. It is against aviation law that guides our profession. She acknowledged it, that stunt that she pulled was against aviation law. and those are the laws that guide our profession. So it is not a matter of bí Anthony ti jẹ́ big man, public celebrity, public figure ni Wasiu nítorí ọ̀nà ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé bí wọ́n fi ìyà jẹ pilot yẹn tó tún lọ suspend rárá o even though tó ń bá suspend gan ló léwu because it will go on a record. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ gba wá iṣẹ́ ní abroad, airline lèmi labroad lè máa fẹ́ gbà nítorí stunt tó pùlù yẹn. Wọ́n máa sọ pé ó wà careless. She let her anger come into her profession, into her job. They might not want to employ her if she did not, tí kò bá lọ, tí ó bá jìyà nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn, tí wọ́n bá wí. Ó lè torí ẹ̀ tó bá lábúrò wọ́n lè má fẹ́ gbà síṣẹ́ apart from tó bá fẹ́ lọ, tó bá fẹ́ lọ sókè sí airline ńlá kan, tó bá lọ gbàṣẹ́ sí airline ńlá kan labroad, wọ́n lè má fẹ́ gbà pé ó wà irrational because of that stunt that was pulled. So kì í ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n fìyà jẹ pilot o àbí big man rárá o. Wasiu was wrong. If it is abroad, mo sọ pé Wasiu máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn. It's a very small thing. You are not flying for the first time. Even though it is not when you are entering, boarding the plane that the flight attendant will be the one to be checking luggages. And then when one passenger refused to open luggages, you went to go and call pilot. Is pilot the person for the flight attendant to call to come and be checking bags? To come and be, declaring luggages? Is that the pilot's job? Ṣé iṣẹ́ tí pilot ń ṣe nìyẹn? Ṣé pilot ni ló máa ń check baggages àwọn èèyàn ni? Is that the pilot's job? No. Is that the flight attendant's job? No. That should have been done before passengers get to where they are boarding the aircraft. The flight attendant ni wípé tó wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà kó o fi boarding pass ẹ̀ hàn kó dẹ̀ tọ́ ẹ síbi tí ṣíà ẹ wà kí gbogbo yín wọlé kó dẹ̀ tilẹ̀kùn kó dẹ̀ serve tó bá need anything nínú flight, in flight. That is what the flight attendant, that is their job description. They are not in charge of checking people luggages, opening luggages and be checking what's the content or no. That is the job for people outside before they get to this place.
Any candy sweet, any honey. Sherry another honey yìí. Wonderful ló ń ṣe. So I need everything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ fún anything. I need sugar, I need powder. I need honey. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ fún sex matter. I need lubricants. So yẹ pé tí dáàdi wa bá ń ṣe gan wọn nílé lọ́ta. I need waist beads. Ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá need waist bead ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Sweetener náà nìyẹn náà. So ẹ kàn sí Agbo Ìbílẹ̀ solution. Ọṣẹ mi ò tí yí padà. Ọṣẹ Agbo Ìbílẹ̀ solution òun ni. Quantity ẹ wà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ big one. This is 500 ml. I need 1 liter. I need half pint. I need 1 pint. So ìtẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ ní kẹ́kàn sí. So òun lélẹ̀ òun lèmi ń lò lèmi fi ń wẹ̀ lèmi fi ń dán. And then mo ní toner tẹ́ fẹ́ lò. Toner ẹ̀ náà lèmi náà lò. Mi ń lo face cream. Ẹ bí Nàìjíríà ṣe gbóná tó Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà wá gbóná jù báyìí lọ. Bí weather ṣe gbóná ń lù wá yìí, ọṣẹ yìí àti toner yìí. Ṣẹtiri toner yìí, no alcohol. Toner yìí lè máa fi clean ojú yín. Alẹ́ àti àárọ̀ tẹ́ bá ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ ẹ clean ojú yín, ẹ fi face cream yín sí. Fine if you have face cream. But èmi ò ń lo face cream. Ṣẹtiri, mi ò ní anything lójú, no makeup except eyelashes. Ṣẹtiri, òun lélẹ̀ toner. Big one wà, kékeré ẹ̀ lélẹ̀. So tẹ́ bá fẹ́ big than this one, I might get it fún mi. So toner, face toner lélẹ̀. And then I need something oil fún rashes. Fún àwọn obìnrin tẹ́ kó tá bá shave nǹkan yẹn, ó máa ń àwọn pimples tó máa ń yọ lábẹ́ obìnrin àbí abíyá yẹn. Tẹ́ bá ẹ̀hún lélẹ̀ ṣẹtiri. Ṣẹtiri pábà wà ńbẹ̀. Aba lèmi èmi fúnra mi ni mo ṣe. Ṣẹtiri aba wà ńbẹ̀. Very nice and good. Ó ta yẹrẹ ó ní mentor nínú tẹ́ kó tá bá lò báyìí gbogbo àwọn bones pé ẹ shave yẹn ẹ ní rashes ẹ ní nǹkan ẹ̀ not at all. Òun ni mò ń lò ṣẹtiri ń sìn. Tẹ́ bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ẹ kàn sí mi. Tẹ́ bá ń lo ọṣẹ yìí ẹ lo oògùn yìí sí tẹ́ bá rí bí skin ṣe máa dán ṣe rí skin tí bá sọ orú cream pẹ̀lú ilé vitamin C 1000 yìí wà láìtàláì small blind ẹ máa rí pé ẹ máa ṣàyàngẹ̀ pa ni tẹ́ bá ti ń fi ọṣẹ yìí wẹ̀ kẹ́ máa lo oògùn yìí ẹ máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa fine skin máa fine tó jẹ́ pé ẹ máa look relax kò dẹ̀ ní show ages is anti-ages and lightening tablets ó máa jẹ́ kẹ́ light látinú kò dẹ̀ ní side effects because I use it as well I've been using it for a long time kí má para mi ò ní problem tí wàá ti lògùn so ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ agbègbè ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ kàn sí mi your love sister is here to help you please call my number when you have this message thank you so much God bless you.